Every football story begins long before the stadiums, long before the trophies, long before the world learns a name. It begins somewhere much quieter. A bedroom. A football. And a dream that nobody else could see. Before Manchester City. Before the Premier League. Before England. There was simply a young boy from Manchester who fell in love with a football. Not because somebody told him to. Because every time it rolled across the ground, it made perfect sense. Most children dream. Very few are willing to build their entire lives around that dream. Dreams have a funny way of testing the people who chase them. Because wanting it is never enough. Eventually, every dream demands proof. For Cole, that moment arrived with Manchester City. One of the biggest football clubs in the world. A place where thousands dream of belonging. But only a handful ever stay. Every season brought new faces. Every season, someone else's dream quietly came to an end. Talent opened the door. Consistency decided who walked through it. Cole never chased attention. He chased one more day, one more session, one step closer to the dream. The academy wasn't looking for boys with dreams. It was looking for players who could survive them. Every training session became another audition. Every mistake carried a lesson. Every good performance brought you another opportunity. Cole understood something many players never do. Talent might get you noticed, but hard work keeps you there. So while others counted goals, he counted every chance to improve. The days became weeks. The weeks became years. Slowly, almost quietly. The boy who once dreamed of wearing the badge was becoming someone Manchester City could no longer ignore. Manchester City had started to notice. Not because he demanded attention, because every single day, he earned it. The coaches were beginning to see something different. A player who never looked rushed. Even when the game moved faster around him. He didn't need to be the loudest player on the pitch. The football did the talking for him. Every training session, every decision, every touch brought him one step closer to the dream he'd carried since he was a boy. But football has a way of testing your patience. Sometimes, the biggest moments arrive on the most ordinary days. Then, one ordinary day, everything changed. Manchester City wanted him with the first team. The dream he'd carried for years was finally standing in front of him. But reaching the first team was never the finish line. It was the beginning of an even bigger challenge. For the first time, Cole walked into a dressing room he'd only imagined. The players around him weren't academy prospects anymore. They were some of the best footballers in the world. Every pass, every touch, every decision was another opportunity to prove he belonged. Without saying much, the coaches had already started to believe. Now, it was his turn to believe. The stadium felt bigger than he'd ever imagined. But dreams always do. Right before they become reality. One final breath. One final look. One final instruction. Then, Cole Palmer stepped onto a Premier League pitch. Not as a fan, but as a Manchester City first-team player. The dream that had lived quietly inside a young boy from Manchester had finally become reality. Every early morning, every sacrifice, every moment that nobody saw, had led to this. The dream was no longer something he was chasing, he was living it. He had reached the dream. But some journeys only truly begin once you've arrived. Every legend has a beginning. This was his. The Beautiful Game, Cole Palmer, Part 2, The Fight for a Place. The story continues. Join us for the next chapter. See you in Part 2.